Once there was a balloon named Bobo, the brightest, roundest, most super-duper red balloon in the world. Bobo had a long curly string that danced in the wind. But what made Bobo special wasn't just air, it was a big dream. Bobo wanted to go to space. Tied to a little fence post in a big green park, Bobo watched the world. Dogs chasing tails, kids with ice cream, ants marching. But Bobo always looked up, past the trees, past the buildings, to the big blue sky. "My home is up there! I am a space balloon," he thought. One sunny morning, a gust of wind tickled Bobo's string. "Want to fly, little balloon?" the wind whispered. "Yes, I want to fly to space." Bobo bounced. The knot slipped, and suddenly, Bobo was free. "Goodbye, world! Space, here I come!" he cheered, spinning with excitement. Up, up, up he floated, the grass shrinking, the trees like green lollipops, people like tiny ladybugs. "Wow!" Bobo gasped. The world was a colorful map below. He could see the whole park, the shiny river, the long gray road. This was amazing. He wasn't in space yet, but he was on his way. "Up, up, up we go!" he sang in a happy, squeaky voice. His big adventure had finally begun. The sky was calling and Bobo was ready. Space was waiting. Higher and higher Bobo floated, the houses shrinking to toy blocks, cars to colorful beetles. "Whee! This is fun!" Bobo giggled, the wind his friend, pushing him toward the big blue beyond. He felt light, free, like the king of the sky. "I am Bobo, the space balloon," he announced to a passing butterfly. The sky grew bigger and bluer with every float. The air was fresh and cool, tickling his red skin. Bobo did flips, imagining bouncing on the moon and meeting friendly aliens. "This is the best trip ever!" he cheered. Below, the world was a patchwork quilt. Fields, farms, a blue dot of a pool, a skinny train track. "Goodbye, swimming pool, goodbye, train track," he called. Space was waiting, full of starry secrets. As he floated higher, the world grew quiet. All he heard was the whoosh of wind in his own excited heart. It was peaceful, calm, and a little lonely. "Explorers are often lonely," he told himself, puffing out his chest. "I am not lonely! I am on an adventure!" Just then, something small and fast with feathers zipped toward him. A new friend was on the way. It was a bluebird, chirping cheerfully as it circled Bobo. "You're far from the park, little balloon," the bluebird sang. "I'm Bobo, I'm going to space," he announced. "Space? That's higher than I can fly," the bluebird replied. "The sky is my home." Bobo asked, "What's it like living in the sky?" "Wonderful! You can soar on wind currents and see everything," the bluebird said, showing off a wiggly worm. "Can you teach me to ride the wind?" Bobo begged. "Of course! Just feel the wind and let it lift you." The bluebird swooped and Bobo followed, surfing the sky. After a few swoops, the bluebird said, "Good luck, Bobo. Have fun on your way," and dove down. Bobo waved goodbye, happy to have learned the sky was a playground. Up, 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 Bobo floated higher than the birds into a deep blue sky. Suddenly, poof, he bumped into something soft and white. "Excuse me," Bobo said, meeting a sleepy cloud named Clarence. "I'm Bobo. I'm going to space," he announced. "Space is quiet," Clarence yawned. "I prefer floating here." Clarence explained his job, carrying water, making rain, and sometimes looking like bunnies or ice cream cones. Bobo giggled at Clarence's leaky drops. "Clouds are water carriers for the world," Bobo realized. "That's a big job," he said. "It is," Clarence agreed, "but it's what we do." "If you want to reach the stars, keep going up," Clarence advised. "Nice chatting with you." Bobo floated right through Clarence, popping out into the blue sky. He felt lighter, knowing clouds had important jobs too. The sky was full of surprises. Bobo's adventure continued. Bobo was now very high. The world below a swirl of blue and green. Suddenly, a loud roar! Vroom! Something huge and silver zoomed past, leaving a white trail. Whoa! Bobo spun in the gust. It was a giant silver bird, an airplane. "Hello there!" called a friendly voice from a window. "You're flying high!" I'm going to space, Bobo shouted. I'm Annie the airplane. I fly in the stratosphere, on the edge of space, the airplane replied. I help people travel fast, connecting families and friends. Bobo waved at a kid in the window. So, you don't go to the moon? Bobo asked. Nope, I need air to fly. My job is right here, connecting the world below. Bobo realized Annie had an important job, just like Clarence. She was a sky connector. Everyone in the sky had a purpose. Bobo floated on, inspired. Good luck, Bobo, Annie called, zooming away. Bobo was alone again, higher than ever. The sky turned navy, the earth curved below, and stars began to twinkle. I'm almost there, Bobo whispered, floating higher into the thin, cold air. It was beautiful, but so cold and silent. He saw the clouds, the green patches, the park where he started. He was close to his dream, but the stars were far and silent. The moon was a quiet gray rock. There were no friendly aliens, no songs, just silence. Bobo shivered. This wasn't what he expected. It was grand, but not cozy or friendly. He missed the birds, the breeze, the laughter. He missed his world. I want to go home, he whispered to the stars. His big adventure had led him here, but his heart was on the ground. He just wanted to be a happy balloon in a happy world. Sometimes the best place to be is where you belong. Bobo longed for home. With a sigh, Bobo stopped trying to go up and let the wind guide him down. Down past the cold air, past Annie's stratosphere, past Clarence's clouds, into the warm, lively world. The world grew louder, happier. Bobo floated over cities and farms, watching homes and parks grow bigger. In a park, a little girl sat sadly, her balloon string empty. Bobo felt a tug in his heart. He let the wind guide him down, his string dangling above her head. The girl gasped, eyes wide with wonder, and gently took Bobo's string. Bobo had found a new friend. He wasn't a space balloon anymore. He was a happy little girl balloon. It felt wonderful. It felt right. He could still see the sky, but now he heard laughter. Bobo learned, it's good to dream big, but the best place is where you belong. His adventure led him to happiness, not in the stars, but right here, making a friend smile. As he bobbed in the breeze, Bobo knew he was home, and that was the best adventure of all.